Hello, how are you doing? I am making this video about American snobbery and bigotry and the workplace in 2025. Now, I was going to move on from the topic of American snobbery, but about a week and a half ago, the president, Donald Trump, he overturned Lyndon B. Johnson's executive order, which made discrimination based on race illegal in the American workforce. So all these people are going on talking about DEI and such. However, DEI is not the issue. That's not the issue. That's not what was overturned. What was overturned was a law put in place in the mid 60s after the civil rights movement, after segregation, that said that it is illegal to make to discriminate based on race. And I have a link on my community tab about that executive order, which was overturned, Lyndon B. Johnson's executive order. Anyway, there's a lot of people complaining about DEI. And okay, obviously, I am a black person. I am middle aged. Let's see, I finished college in 97. Let me tell you what, no one is doing black people any favors. Point blank, period. No one is doing black people any favors. And anyone who says that black people are being given anything is a delusional liar. I mean, it's just a lie. And for all these people that are talking about DEI this and DEI that and how it's unfair, they really cannot point to any case, really, where they themselves were discriminated against or missed out on an opportunity in favor of someone else. So, I mean, this is just delusion. This is just propaganda. It's nonsense. And they're saying that they want a so-called merit-based society. Again, let me explain. It's all about who you know, not what you know, and who you're connected to. And people that are black are less likely to be connected. So I've noticed in my career in the American workforce since the early 90s, anytime a black person has a job that is something other than, I mean, washing dishes or, the most menial sort of a job, trust and believe they typically are completely qualified and competent for that role. I have never seen anything other than that. But I have seen a lot of people being given opportunities to develop. I've never seen a black person just kind of like given an opportunity and just kind of mentored and given the opportunity to develop. I have not seen it myself. And people like to talk a lot about, merit-based hiring. Well, I've been through job interviews where they don't really even ask questions about merit. They don't really ask questions about educational background, about various jobs and how the skills in one job will transfer to another job. They ask questions like, tell me about a time when you didn't get along with your coworkers or something, bizarre. And then you have to try and answer a hypothetical question. Because, I mean, if you typically get along with people and mind your business and you're a professional, how do you really answer that question? You just have to kind of like make up a scenario. And I'm not really very good at answering those types of questions. So, yeah, this is nonsense. This is all a bunch of who shot John, and it's just ridiculous. Yeah, this is like phantom so-called oppression saying, oh, I'm anti-DEI. Again, black people are not being given anything at all. So, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about this. But yeah, there's a lot of snobbery in the American workforce. Kind of comes down to who you know, who knows you, who likes you, who thinks you're cute, um, who thinks that you'll like fit in. Oh, and that's another common phrase. When it comes to hiring, they talk about we're looking for someone who's, quote, a good fit. What exactly does that mean? Uh, they're not mentioning merit in that, now are they? They're saying a good fit. And that typically means that they're looking for someone to like fit in, because a lot of jobs are a lot like cults and sororities and fraternities. Also, I've noticed that if you go on a job interview and they say something to the effect of, this is a tight knit group around here, you're probably not going to get it. You're probably not going to get it because, they don't really see you like kind of like gelling with that tight knit group and going along with the schemes and the scams. So, yeah, I just wanted to say something about that. All of this anti DEI stuff is really just a bunch of nonsense. Um, it's phantom oppression. It has not, I don't believe that it's taken anything away from the people who are complaining. In fact, I feel like it's probably benefited a lot of the complainers the most. And now, racism is now legal again. I mean, there's no protection against it. And sorry, but what was going on prior to the 60s is not the same thing as DEI programs or even affirmative action, which really has not been significant in hiring since probably the baby boomer generation. So this is all nonsense. This is all a bunch of who shot John, and it's just more American snobbery, which is just making life harder on everyone. And I promise you that people talking about they want merit-based hiring do not want merit-based hiring, because if that was the case, why do job applications still ask for your race and your ethnicity? That should be taken off, and there should really be more of a stance taken on that. So anyway, thank you. Bye.